Yeah, well, one of the joys of having an allotment is that you've got to cut the grass. Well, if you've got grass paths, that is. And it's something what I have to do at least once a week. And I've got a 200-foot path here. Well, I've got a 100-foot path on mine, but then there's a 100-foot path coming down to it. If I don't cut it, then it means that either Ray, who's the chairman, who does it voluntary on some of the places on the allotment, he would have to do it. But it's not fair on him because he gets nothing for it. So basically I cut the 200-foot path, and then my lawn and my little paths what go across my plot. So I'm going to crack on. I'm just going to open the gate. No, the mower's not this quiet. It does help if you've got petrol in it. Right folks, for those of you who don't know, there's two types of petrol mower. There's normal petrol mowers and there's self-propelled petrol mowers. Self-propelled have got their wheels connected to the motor, so you've got two levers on these. One is for your speed, it gets it going. The other one activates the wheels onto that shaft, and as soon as you press that in, the mower will shoot forward, which is great at certain times. I tend most of the time not to use it, but sometimes I do. If you're thinking about a mower and you're in the UK, shop around. I think I got mine off eBay. I looked on there and I found a company that had a good rating. It was about 99%, so it was quite good. And the mower was actually half price because it was refurbished, and it's lasted me the last few months. It says that you've got to press the thing in to, I don't know the technical term, press it in to get the fuel going 3 times. I do it 5. 3 didn't work. 5 works every time. So there's a little bit of a hint, a little bit of a helpful tip for you. Right, so now I've got to do the 2 paths across on the lawn, but I'm not going to bore you with that. So I'm hoping Nigel's going to be up, and we'll think of something to discuss a bit later. It looks like, folks, that this, I believe it's Kestrel. I can't see with the light, it's a bit of a distance away, but I'm fairly sure it's a Kestrel, but I could be wrong. I'm just guessing by the shape. That it's a resident here on the plot. It's the 3rd time now that I've filmed one here. I'm having trouble trying to lock. I don't know whether the tripod's moving or whether it's the actual. It might be the. It could be the actual line which is moving. There it goes. Sorry, I can't lock onto that. Life on the allotment is never boring, folks. Look what we've got here. Look at that, folks. Hope you like spiders. Time for a cuppa, folks. I'm all on my own. Got no one to talk to. What am I going to do? Okay, I thought I was going to come up and have a nice chat today. No one here. Oh well. I shall have to have a natter on my own, won't I? And just look. Maybe biscuits. I'll have to eat them all myself. What shall we have today? I think we'll start with McVitie's Club Mint. That will be my starter for my tea plate. Oh, I'm just looking up there, we've got the kestrel back again. I filmed it earlier, I'm not sure where I'm going to put that in the clip. It might come after this. We'll see. I might do just a separate, I can't remember how many minutes it was on. Well, I hope you all had a good weekend and enjoyed the sunny weather. I stayed in most of yesterday because there was a military show in the next village, and there was hundreds of planes flying over, and they've got tanks and all sorts, you know, and the mock battles, and basically there was lots of traffic on the road. You get lots of people coming from the towns, and you know, they drive differently to us country folk, you know, us simple folk, and they haven't got the patience. So I stayed indoors yesterday. Unfortunately, I did a painting, and then I got a toilet at the end, so it went in the bin. So today I've cut the grass. I've done a little bit of edging, but not a great deal. Unfortunately, I'd forgotten the blades again for my strimmer, so I'll have to must remember to buy some and bring them next time I come. I was hoping Nigel was going to be up here, but apparently I just missed him when I arrived, so whether he's going to be back this afternoon, I don't know. He only lives a couple of 100 yards away, but I'm going to take a chunk. Lovely. Anyway, follow on from the little chat we had last week. I was amazed at the amount of replies I had. You know, comments, I mean, I get a few, but I seem to get more than normal from that, and the viewings seem to be quite good as well, so I'm not quite sure about that. Maybe you just like to listen to me chat. You'll see me looking up there, because between the tunnel that's at the back of you, my netted closure up there, I've just got a short little window of space where I can see if anyone's going by or not, so I'm always keeping an eye. So, I don't know, it's all tidying up now, you know, and the weeds have grown. I've got to get myself motivated again. I'm kind of lost the interest at the minute, and I know why it is. It's because I get fed up this time of the year. You've probably seen this in, I've mentioned it before, but I always, usually on the 2 months before my birthday, I get down in the dumps, and I try my best to combat it by doing projects and doing things, but unfortunately I try this year to get interest to go out and do things, but no one's got the same interest as me, and I don't like to go on places on my own, so I get a bit fed up with that. I think I'll have to at some point. I'm just going to have to get used to trying to do things, because I don't think people have got my interest in this area, you know, nature and stuff like that. I just don't think there's the interest. I used to think when I saw a runner, you know, oh, they enjoy the countryside. They don't, do they? They've got their little headphones on, they're not listening to the nature, they're not looking to what's around them, they're just in their own little world. Yep. I can see 3 faces up there now. See Morris, Ray. Gone now. Nice cup of coffee. I rarely drink coffee at home. I always think when you're out and you've got powdered milk, it makes a nice cup of coffee, especially this brand here from Morrison's. But tea is never the same, is it? Not without proper, you know, semi-skimmed milk. You know, it's not the same with powder. And I don't think tea is ever the same if you just stick a tea bag in a mug. It's always better if you use a teapot. I had a mental blockage. Yeah, so there you are. And I forgot the mugs. They've been washed and I left them at home. So I've got to make do with these things with burn your hand. Right, folks. I'm having another. I just eat what I like. Eat what I like. I tend to burn the, I know I'm not thin, but I tend to stick at this kind of weight and I burn the calories off, so I know that I could probably eat the whole lot and I'd be alright. This is a McVitie's Club Brewed. I know you've got some fans who like these. So, yeah. And what else we got in here? We've got Breakaway. We've got some Jaffa cakes. So, what has the year been like? I'm hearing a lot of reports that it's been a bad year. We've not had good weather. It's not had enough rain. I think must have been lucky here in the centre, because we've everything's grown well. You know, our crops were well ahead, apart from the strawberries, which were late. But otherwise, it was all, you know, my stuff had all gone over even before Sean came. I'd already had the cabbages. I think loads of stuff had already gone by then. You know, I looked at the in the competition now at some of the plots, and they just looked lush, especially how it was here 2 months before. Amazing how it varies so much from one part of the country to the next. But it's not been a bad year. From what I've grown, it's been okay. Apart from the tomatoes, we lost every plant, 30 odd plants. I think we ended up with just, I don't know whether I think if you watched my earlier videos, you've seen those little blue trays I had. I just had a few tomatoes in there, what I picked when they were green, and that's all I've had. Just reminding me I must check the courgette because I've not been up for a couple of days. I bet there's another one on there now. Lovely. I only got the one plant I put in this year because I didn't have the space. But it's been giving us maybe 2 courgettes a week, and which is fine because it's my mum and dad who eat it, because you probably know by now I'm not a veg eater. I like the meat. Nothing better for me to go for a carvery or have a roast dinner, and you'll never see veg on the plate. And if I'm at home, the only thing you're probably likely to see is either gherkins or some baked beans. I just don't fancy them. I do like my fruit, You know, like my apples, my oranges, my satsumas, grapes, bananas. So I do eat those, but no, must be one of the few people who've got an allotment and don't eat veg. But I do like growing everything. It's not done me much good when I'm on my own, is it? Oh yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do then. I'll have to totally rearrange the allotment because there won't be the I won't need it, the stuff what I grow. Potatoes were the main thing that I eat. Get through myself, I can get through 3 or 4 largest potatoes per day. Don't have to worry about that when it comes, because there certainly won't be any chance of me ever finding anyone to share life with. Basically not got the interest in that what people enjoy. There's not many people who, I know there is in other parts of the world, but around here, finding somebody who enjoys nature, walking and bird spotting and photography and gardening and hill walking, they're just not there. It doesn't help with my what I like to eat, does it? Because let's face it, most people, they all want to go for an Indian or Mexican or Chinese, or they quite frown upon it if you say you want to go for an English meal. Oh well, guess that's life. Some of us have to be that way. Just bring tears to the eye sometimes. Right, I think I've had enough natto. I was hoping somebody would come down while I was having a break, but they haven't, so unless somebody comes down, I'll leave it for the moment and probably catch you another time. That kestrel's still up there.